Andy Cohen is the one who has expressed his opinion regarding the prospect of Lindsay Hubbard being on The Real Housewives of New York City. For some time now, this has been a possibility that has been rumored about. The rumor, on the other hand, appears to be gaining more credibility with each passing discussion of it. Now, Andy Cohen is providing some insight into the matter and letting followers know more about something that has been going on. You can learn more about this topic by continuing to read. To what extent does Summer House not have a future for Lindsay Hubbard? During the first season of Summer House, Lindsay Hubbard has been a cast member. One of the original members of the group is her. On the other hand, her future on the show can be subject to change. Every weekend, the group gathers at the Hamptons' house to spend time together and have a good time. Because Lindsay is now a mother, it is possible that she will no longer be able to do this. Having said that, she is aware that this could be a problem, and she is aware that she does not know where the future will take her. As far as I am aware, executives and I are currently attempting to figure it out. However, I believe it is very obvious that by the time the summer of next year rolls around, my baby will be 7 or 8 months old. It is not going to be possible for me to take my daughter, who is 8 months old, to the summer house every weekend to a party house. The fans are able to comprehend her desire to refrain from taking her daughter to a party house on a weekly basis. Nevertheless, it appears like she will continue to make an appearance, and she will continue to pop in. Despite the fact that it may not happen very often, Lindsay will always be a girl from the Hamptons. OMG's Andy Cohen discusses her future plans for the show in response to the speculation that Lindsay Hubbard may be joining the Real Housewives of New York City. Andy Cohen has addressed the rumors. New York City is where Lindsay liked to spend the most of her time. Furthermore, she has never stopped talking about her life as a housewife. Now, she is close with some of the cast members because she recently became a mother and, as a result, she needed additional friends who could understand what it's like to be a mother. Fans have been aware of this development for some time now. Andy, on the other hand, does not believe that anything right now is a significant matter. As a result, it is possible that this is merely something that is brought up again in the expectation that it will take place. On the other hand, it would appear that we do not have any intentions to include her on the show. On the other hand, that might be subject to change in the future. In the present moment, Lindsay's future in reality television is uncertain and uncertainly uncertain. As far as Andy is concerned, it appears that he has not been exposed to anyone who has taken the matter seriously. Therefore, he considers everything to be amusing. In this way, fans are convinced that Lindsay is simply open to the possibility of doing so. On the other hand, they have not yet made any choices regarding the relocation of her programs or the permission to begin her life as a housewife. People are interested in seeing how Lindsay would behave on Summer House when she has a child, since they are intrigued about her. In your opinion, what do you believe will take place? What are your thoughts on the possibility of her appearing on Real Housewives of New York? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Regarding this matter, we would be very interested in hearing your thoughts. Andy Cohen has once again found himself at the center of Bravo buzz, this time involving the ever-dynamic Lindsay Hubbard and her unexpected connection to the Real Housewives of New York City universe. As the Bravo fandom continues to speculate about casting changes and potential crossovers, Andy's recent comments have ignited a fresh wave of intrigue about what Lindsay might bring to RHONY if she ever chose to step into that iconic Manhattan spotlight. For years, Lindsay Hubbard has been one of the breakout stars of Summer House, evolving from a fiery party-loving Hamptons regular into a more seasoned reality TV figure whose personal highs and lows have played out across multiple seasons. She has built a fan base fascinated by both her vulnerability and her unmistakable intensity. But now, thanks to Andy Cohen's perspective, viewers are wondering whether her next big chapter might unfold far away from the beach houses and rooftop rows of Montauk. Andy has always been strategic when addressing possible cast expansions or franchise shifts, and his recent insights about Lindsay have sparked the kind of discussions that only a true Bravo executive can create. According to those familiar with Andy's thinking, he sees Lindsay as a figure who combines the raw honesty expected from Summer House with the kind of ambition, self-assurance, and emotional range that often defines the most legendary housewives. This balance has led many fans to wonder whether Lindsay's future could include a new role within a larger Bravo landscape. Andy's commentary comes during a time when the Real Housewives of New York City is in the middle of an ongoing reinvention. After the show underwent its first major cast overhaul, Bravo made it clear that RHONY was entering a new era. Fresh personalities, new storylines, and the shifting social fabric of New York City all shaped the relaunch. With the reboot gaining new momentum and a wider range of viewers, conversations about possible cast additions are more active than ever. Lindsay's name unexpectedly entered those conversations because she represents a type of Bravo star who already has a strong emotional connection with fans. They have watched her navigate career changes, complicated relationships, and dramatic personal growth. Andy's interest in her potential presence within RHONY seems rooted in this familiarity. Audiences already know who Lindsay is, yet she remains unpredictable enough to keep the narrative exciting. What makes her particularly compelling in this context is her deep connection to New York City. Lindsay has lived in Manhattan for years, built her PR career there, and formed friendships and tension alike within the city's tight-knit social scene. This makes her a natural fit for RHONY, where personal networks, career narratives, and the energy of city life shape the emotional tone of the show. Andy is well aware that casting someone who authentically understands New York gives the series an added layer of realism and cultural relevance. Another factor in Andy's interest is the fan reaction surrounding Lindsay's recent personal life. Her high-profile breakup with Carl Rack, another longtime Summer House star, captured major media attention and shifted public sympathy in her direction. Viewers admired her resilience and strength, noting how she managed heartbreak while holding on to her independence. This kind of personal evolution is exactly the sort of arc that Bravo has historically embraced within the Housewives franchise. While Andy has not explicitly confirmed that Lindsay is being considered for RHONY, his tone has left room for possibility. He seems open to the idea that Lindsay's personality could transition seamlessly into the world of iconic Manhattan housewives. At the same time, his careful phrasing suggests he understands that such a move would require both Lindsay's interest and the right timing for the franchise. Behind the scenes, Bravo insiders believe Andy is evaluating the broader needs of RHONY as it continues to rebuild itself. The show is always searching for personalities who can deliver humor, friction, authenticity, and emotional depth. Lindsay checks many of those boxes. Her confidence is undeniable, and she has proven repeatedly that she is not afraid to confront issues head-on. Her ability to balance vulnerability and strength gives producers an opportunity to develop storylines that resonate with viewers on multiple levels. However, Lindsay's involvement in Summer House remains a key consideration. That series has been one of Bravo's most consistently engaging shows, thanks in part to the organic friendships and tensions among cast members. Removing her from that dynamic could significantly change the tone of Summer House, and Andy is fully aware of how interwoven she is with the cast. Any move to RHONY would require weighing the potential benefits against the potential disruption to her original franchise. Even so, fans are fascinated by the idea of a crossover because it would highlight her evolution as a reality TV figure. In her early seasons, Lindsay was known for her fiery moments and outspoken reactions. Over time, she has shown more maturity, especially while navigating heartbreak, friendship struggles, and career challenges. This evolution could provide the kind of emotional arc RHONY thrives on, allowing Lindsay to step into a new chapter in front of viewers who already feel deeply invested in her journey. Andy's willingness to discuss Lindsay publicly suggests that she is on Bravo's radar in a significant way. He has always had a keen sense for identifying stars who can carry a franchise forward, and by giving Lindsay this level of attention, he signals that she holds potential for future opportunities. Whether or not those opportunities involve RHONY remains to be seen, but his comments underscore her value within Bravo's expanding universe. For now, the possibility remains exciting for fans. Lindsay herself has not committed to anything, but her connection to New York and her growing visibility make her a strong contender for future casting discussions. Andy's comments amplify the intrigue, ensuring that viewers will keep watching to see how her story unfolds across Bravo platforms. Ultimately, Andy Cohen's acknowledgement of Lindsay Hubbard's RHONY potential shows how much the Bravo world is evolving. The network is not afraid to explore cross-franchise shifts if they enrich the storytelling and energize the audience. With Lindsay's charisma and emotional depth, she represents the kind of modern reality TV personality who can bring fresh vitality to any series she joins. And so, the speculation continues. Fans wait to see if Andy's perspective will lead to a surprise casting announcement, or if Lindsay will remain a central figure within Summer House alone. Either way, the conversation proves one thing. Lindsay Hubbard has become one of Bravo's most compelling forces, and Andy Cohen knows it.